Hey, good morning. Real quick while I'm sitting still, a lot of people have mentioned that the loads that I post in the morning, either they can't find them when they do a load search, or I've even had people question whether those are actually real loads. They are, in fact, real loads. I'm pulling everything off of the load board and screenshotting it just so you can see the difference in local, regional, and long haul. My local search is to pick up within 150 miles of Baltimore. My regional is a pickup within 150 miles of Baltimore, delivering within 450 miles of Baltimore. And my long haul is a pickup 150 miles from Baltimore, going anywhere in the United States. I always do my start pickup location from Baltimore because that's where I'm from. But give me 1 second, I'm gonna show you how I actually do it on the screen. And a couple more things about using the load board. You have to understand the freight lanes. You got an inbound rate and an outbound rate. I always like to count it as fuel and profit. One way will give you fuel, one way will give you your profit. Say, for instance, if you live in Baltimore and you're driving to the Northeast, if you're getting 1,200, 1,600, 1,800, 2,000 to go up, that's your profit. When you come back, you may only get $1,000. Just like Chicago, you may only get 1,600, 1,800 to go from Baltimore to Chicago, but you may get 2,000, 2,500, sometimes 3,000 coming back. But if you look at it correctly, on a full turn, you'll never have to worry about a good rate and a bad rate, because one way on a load that looks like it's a bad load pays your fuel for the whole entire round trip. So let's say, for instance, I'm coming back from Massachusetts to Baltimore and I'm only getting $1,000. That seems like it's a bad load, but in reality, I only paid $1,000 to go up to Baltimore and to go up from Baltimore and to come down. So that 1,200, 1,500, 1,800, 2,000 I got to go up is actually all profit, because the lower end of the stick paid for everything. Same thing with going to Chicago. I may only spend 1,500 on a round trip. So it seems like it's a bad load, only getting 1,400, 1,600, 1,800 to go from all the way from Baltimore to Chicago. But coming back, when I get that 2,000, that 2,400, that 3,000 when times is good, that load is 100% profit, because the load I did prior paid for all of the costs for the whole entire round trip. So this is one of the reasons why I don't argue with people about freight rates, or when they say I take a load that doesn't pay. Well, you obviously don't understand trucking, because freight rates aren't at an even keel both ways. Trucking goes off of supply and demand. Some areas are going to have more traffic coming, some areas are going to have more traffic leaving. So you got to pick and choose and strategize. And also you have to understand days of the week and holidays. Mondays, there's more trucks ready to roll because they've been sitting all weekend. So you'll get less for a load on a Monday. Mondays pay less. Fridays, brokers don't want to get stuck with loads all weekend. So you have more negotiation power, as opposed to them either losing a customer or having a load sit all weekend. You have more leverage to get more for a load. Holidays, I used to think holidays would pay you more. That's not true. Brokers are under the impression that truck drivers are trying to take loads to get home for the holidays. And it's true in some cases. So people are more likely to take less for a load in order to get home to their families. And brokers will take advantage of this because they make money on the slice between the shipper and the trucking company. The piece in the middle is theirs. So if they have an opportunity to make a little bit extra, they will. But that's all for now. So until next time, peace. I got a slide that's going to show you exactly how I use the load board and do real searches for you. You can use that to your advantage. And I hope y'all learning something and getting something from this. Till next time, peace.